Hey y'all! Okay, so today I wanted to talk about 5 ways to be a better employee. Now, you guys know I'm all about ownership, but I also do believe that who you are as a 9-to-5 employee is going to define who you are as a business owner. The Bible says that if you are not trustworthy with that which is somebody else's, how will somebody trust you with that which will be your own? Besides that, not everybody is meant to be a business owner. Not everybody is an entrepreneur. So this video is for everybody. It's for the people who want to excel in their current career, and it's also for the people who are looking forward to having their own business. So the first way to be a better employee is to seek knowledge above all else. Be the person that anticipates what your manager or what your boss is going to ask of you. Imagine being able to step into an interview for a higher position, being able to say, yes, I've already done the training. Yes, I already know how to perform these tasks. I can literally do it right now. Imagine how much value you're bringing to the table when you say that. The way that you increase your value at any company is to increase your knowledge. The more you know, the more value you have. Number 2, have a positive attitude. People will always choose a mediocre person with a smile over a know-it-all with a chip on their shoulder. Not only is a can-do attitude endearing, it really sets your mood for the day. If you're focused on all the ways that the customers and your coworkers pissed you off yesterday, you won't see all the opportunities that you have today to impact somebody. You could change somebody's life. You don't know why God has placed you in the job in which He has placed you. You have a greater purpose than you even know. And when you're going into work with your head down and you're feeling like this day is worth nothing, then you're not going to get anything from this day. Number 3, always do what's right even when nobody is looking. Integrity is about making the ethical choice even when you're tempted with the wrong choice. Your boss may never know that you're the person that scored that account. And your coworkers, they might slack off and stick the extra work on you, and it might be a little bit of a burden, but do it anyway, because your actions should be a reflection of you, not a reflection of how big the thank you will be when you're done. If you're trusted with a lot of money and you have the opportunity to steal, like nobody would even notice if you took a couple dollars off the top, ask yourself, are you a thief? Is that who you are? Because that's what that action would reflect. When you're done with your checklist and you have the opportunity to either browse YouTube or get some training done, ask yourself, are you mediocre? Is that who you are? And furthermore, you should be doing unto God. We should be doing unto God. Let me preach to myself. If you're a believer, let me ask you something. The way that you show out when upper management is there, when your general manager is in front of you and you put on that voice and you put on that extra peppy attitude, do you show out for God like that? Because God is ever present. But do you find more value in the applause of your boss and the applause of your manager? More value in that rather than the applause of your God? Number 4, accept constructive criticism. Constructive criticism. I'm not talking about somebody just picking on you or somebody just trying to throw their weight around, but constructive, meaning it's building you up. It's useful, it's edifying. Surround yourself with people that you can trust. People who themselves have gone through what you're going to go through. People who themselves are successful or who are striving for success. These are the eyes that you want to have on you. People with similar goals who can give you advice. People who will shape your character and mold your professional journey. Be humble enough to accept that you can always learn something and you can always be better in some way. There may be a lot of areas that we spotted ourselves and been able to improve upon. Thank God, and good job to you and me. But we all have blind spots. Let someone with more experience polish you. Let them help you. Don't be defensive. A lot of the time when somebody's actually taking the time to correct you, it's not just for you, it's for the betterment of the company. So you can trust that they truly are saying something that will be positive and that will most likely positively affect your professional career. When you're defensive, you're only hindering yourself. And number 5, believe in the product or service that you're offering. It'll be so much easier for you if you believe in what you're doing. So it's important to choose something that you believe in. Whether you're selling cars or selling healthcare, make sure that it's a product that you can actually get behind. When you have to defend your policies or your product to a customer, it'll be a lot easier if it's a product that you actually think is worthwhile. Don't stay in a job that you hate. You're not doing anyone a favor. I know that there are a lot of people who stay in certain situations because of their finances or even their immigration situation. I can sympathize with that. But if you're somebody who's complaining day in and day out about your career, then you should be putting just as much time looking for a replacement as you're putting into complaining. The alternative is you just building resentment between you and your employer, and that tension building and becoming a hostile work environment that will just end in you losing your job, whether by quitting or being terminated at an inopportune moment anyway. So you might as well just leave if you're not enjoying it. Now, if you do have something that you enjoy, make sure that you put your all into it. Continue to have faith in it and believe in it. And believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourself and your ability to do what you're doing. Bonus tip, trust no one. Now, your company might throw you some birthday parties and give you some birthday cake. They may even have a potluck and you all might bring food, but that is not your family. They will cut your hours if they need to. They will fire you or replace you without any notice if they need to. And it's important that you keep that perspective, because it'll keep you from being too comfortable with your peers and with your superiors. Don't tell anyone anything you wouldn't be comfortable getting back to your boss, because news travels. Don't add anyone on social media. Your social media is where you keep your personal life, okay? Your bikini pics, your personal ambitions, your thoughts, your ideas, the pictures from when you called out sick, but you were actually in Key West. In order to keep a professional boundary between you and your coworkers, and also protect yourself from any information being used against you, I would definitely suggest unfollowing and unfriending everybody that you work with. So that's 5 tips plus 1 bonus on how to be a better employee. I am soon gonna do a video on 5 tips on being a better employer as well. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it and share it on your story, or to tag a couple of people. I truly would appreciate it, you guys. Thank you. Bye.